Although a lot of Americans rely on voicemail and cell phones to help them lead increasingly busy lives, those devices can be as annoying as they are convenient. They often test one's courtesy as well as their patience. That's where Nancy Friedman comes in. Specializing in technological etiquette, she is known as the telephone doctor.
The world's only.
The world's only?
The world's
How does one
only
get to be a telephone doctor?
Well, I go around the country training corporations to do a better job when the public calls. Our viewers should be treated as a welcome guest when they call a company, and as you and I well know, we just talked about, sometimes we're treated, Bryant, as an annoyance and interruption.
Right.
So,
if I call maybe a bank or an airline or whatever, I have to listen to a tape recording tell me to press 2, and then I have to wait for another half hour and then press 3, and then wait another half hour and press 2 again.
you don't have to do anything but die and pay taxes. You can push 0, all right? It will expedite and bypass that whole litany of information, and that's what our viewers don't understand, is the minute you hear that wonderful thing, thank you for calling, if you know your party's extension. This is the wonderful voice of choice that many people have. But the minute you hear the TH and thank you, go ahead and push 0. It will bypass and override. You see, the automated attendant, when people tell me they hate voicemail, they don't hate voicemail. They hate the automated attendant.
Well, that's the same thing, yeah?
Not. You need an intensive care lesson.
Oh, look, I'm not good with the phone. I admit it. Let's talk about the voicemail. All right, what if you're the one who's giving a message? What are some of the...
Well, there are 3 messages you can leave. You can leave a poor, an average, or a great.
Give me the poor.
The poor is, hi, Bryant, this is Bob. Give me a call. Now, you know a lot of Bobs. Lord knows you've got a lot of phone numbers in your mind. So that's a very poor
message. All right, give me the intermediate.
The intermediate, the average is, hi, Bryant, this is Bob Smith. We got a golf tournament. We'd love to have you be in. I'm at 291-1012. Give me a call. Very average.
That's pretty good.
Very average. Do you want to be average?
That's better than I get most of the time.
Well,
better than I give most of the time.
Then they need the telephone.
All right, give me the excellent one.
The excellent one would be, hi, Bryant, this is Bob Smith with Acme Golf Tournament. We have a tournament on Thursday, June 9th. We would love to have you be there. What I need from you is to call my office at 314-291-1012. Repeat your phone number twice and slowly when you leave a voicemail message. 314-291-10. This is not a lot of work.
I don't want to listen to that.
Brian, it's not a lot of work. People want this information. You do too, because the message will go very nicely, and then all of a sudden they say, and give me a call 212. Okay, bye.
I will say that. A lot of people say their number real quick.
Too fast.
Real quick.
Twice
335-7126.
Twice and slowly.
Twice and slowly. Let's go through the cell phone, some of your do's and don'ts, because they're kind of funny, actually. Let's walk through your do's for me.
Well, when you're on a cell phone, tell people that you're on a cell phone.
Why?
For several reasons. Number one, you can get disconnected easily. So when I get on a cell phone, I say, hi, Brian, by the way, I'm on a cell phone. If we get disconnected, I have not hung up on you. There are large parts of this country, my hometown in St. Louis included, where you drive down Ladue Road and bingo, you're cut off. Well, that's very frustrating. So just take the courtesy and say, hey, I'm on a cell phone.
All right. It also means you're not quite as private as you were.
Well, the cell phone should not be for intimate, private conversations.
Right. Number 2 is go to a private area to talk?
Well, now, wait a minute. Who wants to hear your conversation?
But isn't the reason of using a cell phone that you're out in public?
Not. The reason to use a cell phone is for immediacy. That's the reason you use a cell phone.
All right.
But if you're in a public area, in an airport, in a restaurant, my gosh, it's like smoking. Remember, they used to, get me away from that table. Now it's get me away from that table. He's got a telephone.
And the last one I love, turn the ringer off in a social setting, please. I mean, you know what?
Am I right?
Yeah. I don't need the guy next to me trying to show me he's a big shot.
Exactly.
Talking on the phone.
Exactly.
Let's go to your don'ts. Don't make a long business presentation.
That's not what the cell phone's for. I mean, you're going to get disconnected. You can't hear. Other people could be listening. It's for short, intermediate conversation, telling me bring milk home, I'll meet you at 12 noon for lunch, for golf, whatever you want. Your long conversations, the cells aren't that great right now.
Gotcha. Don't shout.
Right. Doesn't it seem odd that when people on a cell phone, especially in an airline, all of a sudden their voice goes 12
Yeah, because they want people to know they've got a cell phone and they're a big
Very
shot.
sad.
Yeah,
very
it's real
sad.
sad.
I don't know why that happens, but it's like all of a sudden I need to shout.
The last one, don't do 2 things at once. Again, isn't that why you're using the cell phone? Because you are doing something else?
It should read, you cannot do 2 things well at once. If you're driving and on the cell phone, something's going to give. If you're walking down the shopping aisle, I've seen people walk down the shopping aisle with the cell phone in their hand and boom, they bump into somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know whether I'm talking or shopping. Make up your mind. You cannot do 2 things well at once.
Do you live on the phone?
I love phones, but I'm courteous.
I hate phones.
You hate phones?
Yeah.
Why do you hate phones?
I'm not very, because they're an intrusion on the privacy.
Because they're intrusion on the privacy. So you want people to be nice to you.
No, I don't want them to call. Just Don't call.
Don't call. All
Yeah.
right. Don't call. Don't call Bryant.
Nancy, thanks very much. The Telephone Doctor, Nancy Friedman. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
We're going to come on back in just a moment, take a break right here. This is The Early Show on CBS.